What's going on, y'all? Welcome into Joe's Bowling Sports and Ministry Talks TV, where you get your bowling, your sports, your ministry, your talks, your TV. I bonus some cookie, a little bit of yarn. Come on in, y'all. Let's chat it up, y'all. I want to talk to y'all. We're gonna talk about how spirits tonight. We're gonna talk about spirits on tonight and how they can grab onto you and not let you go. And we got to be careful about the people we be around. We do, y'all. We got to be very careful with the people we be around. Like really, like seriously. Um, that's the truest thing ever, y'all. The people we be around, really, we don't know what type of spirits that they hold and what type of stuff they got. Who we connecting to, because those type of spirits could tear us down from nothing, from the top of from something to nothing in a matter of no time. And I just be watching people like say things out their mouth and do things out their mouth, and even the spirit of anger, like even I'm talking from me from experience, the spirit of anger, I had the spirit of anger come over me, y'all know. uh Probably I say now it's been about maybe a month and a half or so. It's been about a month and a half or so, not even that long or whatever, which everybody know with the situation between me and my wife. And even that spirit of anger ain't right, you know what I'm saying? Even though you've been done wrong, you got to know how to control yourself. Even though you've been done wrong, you got to know when to say stuff and how to say something, how to say it even when you've been done wrong. Um, for me, I know that I was wrong in what I said, in what I said. I know at the end of the day, but I was hurt. Hurt people at the end of the day, but you got to learn to forgive. When you care about somebody enough, you'll forgive it and move on with your life. And that's what I'm doing. I forgive it and I'm going on with my life. Point blank, period. And that's what we got to do as individuals. Sometimes we got to suck it up and go on by our life. Jace, can you put me some? Give me a Sprite out of the freezer. Put in the microwave 1 minute, please. Uh, we got to forgive it and go on with our life, and not keep on harping on it things over and over and over again, and have ourselves mentally messed up and broken and all of that over and over again. Um, that's a spirit of anger. Spirit of anger, and I refuse to let that take me out. I dealt with a spirit of anger for over a couple years now because of things I didn't like, things that I seen manifesting, things that was going on around me. And I'm not talking about Dana. I'm not talking about her at all. I'm talking about in general. Like you could deal with a spirit of anger and have a spirit of anger just from things that's happening in general around you, and it can cause you to be different because of the people that you're around. Um, so when that happens, what you do is you change your atmosphere up. You change who you hanging around. You stop that because you see that you're not the person that you should be, who you should be. You're supposed to be a totally different person. You're supposed to be living for God. You're supposed to be loving God. You're supposed to be honoring his word, doing his will, letting his will be done. We can't pick and choose which scriptures we're gonna go by, and we living out of his will and all of that. We can't do that. That ain't God's will. God don't do that. God don't operate that like that. He don't work like that. No matter what, he's not a God that operate out of anger. He's not going to allow you to keep on doing that. He's not going to do it. And that's what we got to do. We got to get in a place that no matter what we're going through, we got to forget it. We got to forgive and go on with our life no matter what. But tonight we're going to talk about how spirits can connect to people because of people in our ear, because of people around us. We're gonna talk about that a little bit tonight. And we're gonna talk about me. That's all we're gonna talk about. We ain't gonna talk about nobody else but me. Uh just give you prime examples of how spirits can jump on you, because of who you're hanging with, because of who you're dealing with. Sometimes you gotta look in the mirror and you gotta look in the mirror and realize who you're dealing with, who you're hanging with, and who you're dealing with. It could be family, it could be close people that you think that's perfect for you. It could be all of that. It could be all of that. I mean, literally all of those type of people. You can be looking at that and going, man, that's the, You think these people are the right people for me. You think they're the right people that's supposed to be in my life. You think that's how it's supposed to be. Like you think that's what you need in your life. But come to find out that that's not what you need in your life. And you will see your life not going in the route that it should go because of the people that's around you. It might look good at first. It might seem like everything is going good at first. It might even feel good. You might even seem like you got like everything is going right. But at the end of the day, at the end of when it all comes out in reality, it's not going to be nothing that you want it to be. It's not going to be at all. Because we got to realize that God is not the author of confusion. He's not going to allow confusion to be in it when it's good at all. Not one bit. I'm always a person that can admit my wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like I could see my wrong. I can admit my wrong. I could tell you when I did something wrong. I could tell you when it's my fault. I have no problem with telling you when it's my fault. I have no problem at all. Like I just don't, because I know that I'm not perfect. You know, I had a friend of mine tonight. He posted something on Facebook so crazily tonight that just poured into my spirit. I mean, it just really poured deep into my spirit. And I began to just read it. I read it like 4 or 5 times. And it says something like, y'all go out here and y'all pick up new people. And why would y'all go and downgrade? Why would y'all downgrade instead of trying to just fix what you have versus why would you downgrade instead of just versus fixing what you have? He was not talking about in relationships at all. He was talking about in anything in general. Like he was just talking about like in how a TV, he was saying, because a lot of people in chat, they jump right into it and they're like, oh, relationships, this and that. And he was like, I'm speaking in general. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people got mad because they felt some type of way because they call themselves mad or whatever and moving on, and the move on didn't work out quite how they thought it was going to work out. So a lot of people got in there and they were very upset about the situation, very upset about what he had posted. Very, very upset about what he had posted. I mean, it was a lot of people, but then he got to explain himself, and he really don't care. He's one of them guys that really don't care. He don't care one bit. But he was just telling them, he's like, you would take a TV and you say, let me buy this. You buy a Sony TV or some top end TV, and the TV might need just something small fixing in it. And all you got to do is take it to the shop and get it worked on, and the TV back perfectly new again. But instead, you go buy a TV that don't got a name on it, and the TV only lasts for a short period of time. It only lasts for a season. It ain't even the color of this TV ain't nearly the same color as the Sony TV. It's supposed to be the same amount of whatever HDs or all of that, but this Sony TV is just gleaming and beautiful and shining. But all you got to do is put some work into it. All you got to do is add a little work into this thing, and this TV become bright, become right back where you the same. It'll become perfectly just like you bought it before. But we don't want to take the time to put no effort or no work into that TV because, oh, no, we'll just buy a cheaper TV and we'll start all over again. But in essence, and not realizing that it only took you $50 or a little time to put into that TV to get it back fixed again, that TV is going to be way better than what this TV that you spent $250 for a 65 inch, but you spent $2,000 for this 65 inch before, but you turn around and spent 200 or $398 from Walmart for a 65 inch. Do you honestly feel like that TV gonna have the same qualities as that TV? Absolutely not. It's not going to show the same. It don't matter if it's brand new or not. It's still not going to show nearly as good. It ain't going to last nearly as long. It ain't going to do any of that. And that TV going to burn up even quicker. And guess what? Even if you try to fix that cheaper TV, it's going to cost you more to fix that cheaper TV than it is to fix that TV that TV that's expensive. And even if you fix that TV, you could probably fix them both at the same time, but that cheaper TV going to go out again before that expensive TV is. Because that expensive TV it's got better parts, it's got everything in it is made better. Everything about it is the color in it is better. It's got picture in picture. You can watch 3 or 4 things on it at one time, and it can take the power. It can take the beating. It could take the crushing. It could take you leaving it on all night long. It could take all of that. But that cheap TV you got over there, you can leave it on all night, and then you wake up and there might be a line in the TV, and you ain't even a line in the TV, and you ain't even that ain't even nothing. You ain't even do nothing to it, and it's a line in the TV, and you never even done nothing to the TV. Like, dang, why is there a line in this TV? And I barely even watched this thing. Why is there a line in here? This is crazy. Why would I never even done nothing to this TV, and it's a line in the middle? What is going on? That is crazy. So that's what he was talking about. And it just really blew my mind for how we as a people, or we in Americans, in America especially, feel like that just going on to the next product is better than fixing what we have. And we do it all the time. I see a lot of people, they do it with a lot of things, microwaves, everything. They feel like, let's just buy a new microwave. New microwave is much easier. We just buy a new microwave. We could put we could just buy a new microwave. We ain't got to worry about that. Knowing this microwave we had right here was much bigger, way bigger, way nicer, got way better features on it, and it probably just need to be put in the shop for a few minutes versus the microwave we just bought that we barely can get a TV dinner inside of there. And we're gonna go spend $25 on a brand new microwave because we don't want to take the time to fix what we don't want to take the time to fix, or we don't want to wait on it for it to be fixed. We don't want to do any of that. We don't want to wait on any of that stuff. We just want it to come easy to us. We want it to be a simple task for us. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that was very, very interesting how he put that, how he was putting things into aspect, like how he put things in, order, and how things was coming into order for that. It kind of aligned with what I wanted to talk about, how we could be around people and the spirit that they have on them can come off on us. The spirits that they have just fall onto us and hurt us dearly. Like, we don't even be realizing who we're hanging with or who we're dealing with at the time, not knowing that those spirits are just tearing us apart. Those spirits are tearing us down every day, and we can't get right because those spirits, we have aligned ourselves up with that person in the spirit and think that they speaking the truth because they're speaking what we want to hear, not what they should be telling us. One thing I like about what people, the one thing I always like, I don't want nobody to tell me that I'm right all the time, because that is virtually impossible for me to be right all the time. It is virtually impossible for me to be right all the time. So if I'm with somebody and every time I say something, I'm right, something is wrong. I'm just gonna be honest with you. There's no way, even, I always say all the time, well, I'm right 90% of the time. That is not even remotely correct. That is not an even remotely correct thing we can even say out of our mouths. Sometimes it might even hurt sometimes when a person corrects us in the right way. Sometimes it hurts really bad. Like, you like, dang, why they didn't have to do that like that? They didn't have to say that like that. But hey, correction is correction. And sometimes it take a certain correction for us to get right and be right in the eyes of God. I had to learn that. And I'm learning that as time goes on. Because I used to get so angry when a person correct me. Like, for instance, I just tell my business about me. I was young and dumb many years ago. And the church that I got married in, and the pastor married us, and all of that. Apostle Willie Davis always been there for us, still always there for me to this day. I can call on him anytime. If he watches in the background, I can call him anytime and he there. It don't matter what time of the night it is, what time of the day it is. I can call this man up and he gonna pray. He gonna love me through whatever I'm going through. It don't matter what obstacles I'm facing, how I'm feeling. This man is gonna be there for me, and I love him dearly for that. I done said some things. I done said things out of my mouth about him, and he still, despite it all, he still come to my rescue every time. When I get angry, I'm not leaving. I'm leaving. I'm going. I'm going to another church. I mean, all of that. I'd have done all of that. I'd have been so immature so many times, and he still no, hey, hey, I know you my spiritual son. You my pastor. You one of my pastors. I love you, and I'm gonna love you through it, despite all of the immaturities I have. But many years ago, my first immature thing when I first walked out was because of a tithes and offering. I didn't know what it was to truly uh what it was truly to, what was truly tithes and offering, what it truly meant at that time. I thought that I was paying for, what I'm saying, other things and all of that, not knowing that I was actually robbing God, and not realize that he was trying to teach us that we were actually robbing God during that time period. And I never ever, thought that's what I was doing. Um, a spirit jumped on me. That spirit just like jumped on me. I'm ready to go. I'm leaving. I don't care. I ain't about to sign no this, and I ain't about to do that. And I'm leaving this church. I don't care about none of that. I allowed that spirit to take over my mind and leave out of what God had ordained for me, where God ordained for me to place me at, and where God had ordained for me to uh elevate in the spirit. I even allow voices, outside voices, to tell me, "Oh, you could do better somewhere else, and you don't need to be there no more." I don't know why they like they is, and I don't know. Not knowing that this man had never done nothing to me, never had done nothing to our family, but be nice as he possibly could to us. But people, I allowed spirits that was connected to others to play with my brain and allow me to remove my family out of a place where we should have been, and where where we should have never left. Um, but that's how the enemy works. He will use others to try to keep you out of God's will. He will use others to make you step out of the things of God and make you think what you're doing in the natural is correct when it's not. It's not. It's not. It is not, y'all. It is not. It is not. It is not. No matter how much hurt, no matter how much pain that we're going through, it is not. God is not a confusing God, and he would never confuse you like that. He would never take you out of a place where you're comfortable at and make you just uncomfortable and unbearable away from your family and away from everything that's not like him. You think God is like that? God would never do that. He's not that type of God. He's not that type of God. He's not going to do that. God is not going to do that. He's not going to do that. When you're operating in his will and not your will, you can see those things. When you don't have people around you that's got nasty spirits and trying to spit venom on your life, then you can see that. You got to get from under those things. And you got to know and especially when you know, and you can't let the spirit of anger overtake you. Like, you can't let that happen. I let the spirit of anger overtake me before. So I'm speaking from just experience of me let anger be a thing that take me out of who I am. Y'all think the person that I am was the person that was sitting up here bashing my wife on this camera? Absolutely not. That was anger. I was trying to get even. I was hurt and I wanted to see her hurt too. But do you think I felt like that? Absolutely not. Never in a million years did I feel like that. Never in a million years did I feel like that, like that's what it was or whatever it was going to be. And I'm only using that as an example because that's freshly happening and people seeing all that's around us right now. But never in a million years would I ever do that or try to bash nobody or make anybody feel that type of way. But that's how it is when you let spirits get on you and hey, it just be so heavy and you let it allow a person spirit when their spirit is already in the wrong, you allow their spirit to attack yours and make you feel even worse than what you already are. Um, right now there's so many spirits out here right now, y'all, that's attacking marriages. Um, and I'm not picking on no color at all. I don't think I'm picking on color at all when I say this. But in the Black community right now, it is tearing down people marriages and people's relationships. I mean, thrashing them. I'm talking about people that's been together 20, 30, 40, 50 years. Like literally, they are just tearing. I had a man tell me the other day he had been with his wife 45 years. And they were separated after 45 years. 45 years. He said they were separated. His wife left after 45 years. She was 60 something, almost 70 something. And over nonsense, same situation, I'm going through. Same exact thing. And it was just unreal to hear that. Unreal to hear that that could actually happen. Like unreal. JC, are you asleep, son? Are you in the bathroom? Were you in the bed? Oh, I didn't know you was in the bed already. I'm sorry, son. Oh. Oh, what you doing on the phone? Oh, yeah. I was just checking on my son. Checking on our son. But it was just crazy to hear that. And I'm like, wow. I've been hearing so many, and he was like, it was like kind of the same situation. He got upset and started telling people, and yeah, same thing. She was embarrassed and kind of same ordeal, like same situation or whatever. And except his mindset was a little different because he didn't understand that it was a spiritual attack. And that's what a lot of people are not realizing, that it is a spiritual attack. That's taking place on marriages everywhere. I mean, all over the world. I also had another friend who had the same thing happen to him. Um, and uh, they were separated for almost 2 years. Um, yeah, separated almost 2 years. And his wife was just out there just doing whatever still. And all of a sudden, he began to pray. He asked God what he needed to do. And same thing, he just sit and waited on God's voice, to hear God's voice, and didn't move and, stay still. He's like, God, whatever you let your will be done, whether it's move me on in my life or bring my wife back up, where we can start over new again. And she came back. Praise God. She came back, and they reconciled, and they starting all over again from scratch. which was a beautiful thing. It happens. Um, Sometimes it takes that time apart to realize, you know, it does take that sometimes. It takes that time. No matter how much it may hurt, it takes that time sometimes to truly understand what, or if y'all don't get back together, you just got to understand that too. Either way, you got to be okay with it either way and be content with what the will of God it has for your life. Because like I said, it ain't always that God is keeping you keeping you in that situation to say we coming back together. Sometimes he be keeping you in that situation so that you can grow from it, and so that you don't constantly make the same mistakes that you made before in your prior relationship. If God decides to move you on to somebody else, or if he decides you to keep you by yourself, you got to be content either way. Um, with it, no matter what the situation may be, you got to be content with it. I know for me, I'm just whatever God says in this season. He told me to wait. I have to wait. I can't move by my will. I got to move by his will. And that's what I told my wife. I said, no, she said, my wife, no matter what. I said, I can't just move by my will. I got to wait until God says, here, this is it. And it's not by my will. It's not by what I want. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we got to quit trying to displease God and say, God, look, I'm backing out of this. I done enough. I done made a lot of mistakes. I done made so many mistakes in this situation. I can't keep on making mistakes over and over and over again, God. I can't keep on relying on me over and over again. I got to rely on you in this situation and allow you to make things better in this situation. No matter if you just make us friends or not, make us where we can get along. You know what I'm saying? If that's what it is, that's what it is. But you just got to be willing to accept God's will and not your will. That's what you got to open up and understand. You can't just let anger and bitterness be your portion. That no matter what somebody did to you, you can't allow anger and bitterness to be the end of you. You can't let that be. And that's where it is in this season right now. It's so much anger and bitterness going on in relationships everywhere, y'all. I see it so much. So many people get so angry and they get so bitter and they get out here and they get to just telling and pouring and this and this and that and happen. And then it's so many regrets that happen later on in life. And they're like, man, I wish I hadn't have done this. Man, I wish I should have done this better. I should have been done better with this. I should have did this better. I shouldn't have even left. I shouldn't have even done none of this. Why did I do that? That was stupid of me. I'm a better person than that. You know what I'm saying? Like we get so angry and bitter in our how can I say it? In flesh. Our flesh rises so much until we allow that anger and bitterness to beat us up so bad, and it messes with our brain and messes with our mind, and we begin to say things and more hurtful things come out of our mouth, and then we start to do more hurt to try to make that person feel more pain, make that person feel more hurt, when we got to look at what we did. We got to look at our own, where we started and what we did in this situation. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at what happened. Okay. Say, for instance, if you messed up, you went out there, you did something. If that person react, bam, it's over with. Bam, it should be over with. If you able to forgive, you should be able to and go on about your business. It shouldn't be a thing where we steady carrying on constantly, and we steady carrying on. There's a post about this person, post about that, post back and forth, posting and posting and posting and posting. Then you angry and you bitter, and then you saying this and you saying this, and then we got people in our ear trying to boast us and pull us and make us say more stuff. And this person, oh, well, you shouldn't have to deal with that, and they ain't that good, and this ain't nothing. I wouldn't do this if I was you. You got to understand, certain people are going to talk no matter what, and they're going to tell you what they would do but they ain't you. They ain't you at all, and they can't tell you what you gonna do. You gotta realize who you are dealing with in this season. Hey, 20, how you doing? I love you too, bro. You gotta realize who you are dealing with in this season. That's what I had. That's what I always realize. I realize who I'm dealing with and who I'm talking to. What is it? Who is this person? because you got to identify that. Do this person really have my own interests in heart, or do they got their own interests at heart? You know what I'm saying? Like, is this truly what I want, or is this truly what this person wants? You know what I'm saying? You have to identify those things, and you can't go into certain things because you hurt to try to make that person hurt even more. You can't do that. You can't. You can't. You got to get out of that. We got to get out of that, especially I don't know about a lot of I haven't studied, like I said, I haven't studied a lot of relationships as far as every uh race. But I know in the African American culture, it's always a back and forth ordeal when it comes to relationships. It's always like, I'm gonna hurt you every word for word. I'm gonna hurt you back for every word for word you have. I'm gonna make sure people keep it in their head because I want to hurt you like you hurt me. I want to keep this going, so I gotta make sure I keep hurting you. I gotta keep hurting you. I gotta keep saying things that hurt you over and over again because that's what. But that ain't God. That ain't of God. That ain't of God at all. That ain't of God, and God ain't pleased with that. And He's never going to be pleased with that. So you can't call yourself a man of God if that's what you're doing over and over again. I see if you make one mistake, you make a mistake when it first happened, cool. But to keep on trying to hurt a person over and over again and hurt their status and their position is not gonna work. You don't do that. That ain't what men and women of God do. They don't do that. They don't try to hurt people. Don't keep on trying to hurt people over and over again, no matter if you're hurt or not. You may say it out your mouth, I think I'm gonna do this. I might, but no. Mm-mm. You don't do that. No matter what problem what situations you may be facing, what hurt you may be facing, it might hurt bad. Because you might say, man, I never thought this person would do me like this. I never in a million years, how could they do me like that? How? You be so hurt and you be like, why? God, why would they do me like that? Why? Why would they hurt me like that? Why? Like, why would they do me so bad? And the initial thing is like I said, in my wrong, I know what I done wrong. I could tell you what I done wrong. I could tell you what I done wrong. I could tell you my part. I could tell you everything I've done in this situation. I could tell you that. I have no problem with spilling the beans and tell you that. But far as being anything else, nothing. At the beginning of the relationship, did I do things? Absolutely. But we're talking about years ago. Years ago. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But I know we can't go and we can't keep on digging and hurting people and hurting each other and just hurting each other over and over again for no reason. It's no point in that. We can't live like that. We can't. He says Christians, we need to love one another, love our enemies as Jesus loved us. Absolutely. But I ain't even talking about on the enemy level. I'm just talking about as hurt people hurt people. You know what I'm saying? As far as not just in relationships. I'm talking about relationships right now. You know how spirits can attack people because you're hurt, and how people around you can influence your hurt to make your hurt even more of what it is. They can make your hurt even they can make your hurt 10 times more than what you truly are because they steady spitting stuff in your ear, steady saying stuff to you over and over again to try to make it stir up that hurt. They steady trying to stir up feelings. They steady trying to stir up things. They steady trying to keep that stirred up all the time. Let me say this to you because I want to keep this stirred up. I need to keep this going all the time because it's benefiting me. It's making me, you know what I'm saying? It's keeping me in a place. You know what I'm saying? But it can't be that way, y'all. We gotta get to a point in our life where enough is enough. And we gotta step on the enemy's neck and let the enemy know that it can't work like that. We gotta let the enemy know that we much better people than who we pretend to be. We gotta let the enemy know that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's truly uh sad. Um it's truly sad or whatever that we put ourselves, that we say things like that. We try to make ourselves feel good um, by hurting another individual. We can't do that. What's going on, son? You talking to Boo?
No.
Wow, he's talking to Boo, y'all. So you smile. Look, y'all see a smile. Look, this when he's talking to Boo. Come here, look. Look, let me show you when he's talking to Boo. Look. That's when he's talking to Boo.
I was watching YouTube.
See his hair, y'all? That's his hair right there. Look. Say hi, everybody.
Hey, y'all.
That's his hair, y'all. I mean, that's when he was talking to Boo.
No, it wasn't. Yeah. You meant I was on the phone. I didn't mean for you to. I didn't mean for that I was on the phone, bro. I was watching YouTube.
Why you didn't watch YouTube down here then?
Huh? Because you're wrong.
But you shooting the ball while I'm live, but you can't watch YouTube?
Huh?
Huh?
Now, repeat what you said.
Yeah. My fingers is hurting, yeah. Yeah. So that's all basically I wanted to, kind of talk about a little bit. It's like we got to get out of a space where spirits on certain people and you're lining up your wheel with a person to try to hurt another person, especially a person who's been for you your whole life. Like, I don't care what nobody say. As much as I could sit here and talk in the world, I know my wife has been my everything for a long time. Like, she's been my everything for a long time. So there's no way I could sit here and just bash her over and over again like that. I had a moment where I did, and I apologized. I said I'm sorry, and that's all I can do. I was hurt, you know what I'm saying? But as time go on, and God began to heal you and remove things from your life, He began to show you that you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that to people. And not I'm over it now. I'm over it now, and I'm healing. I'm healing. The healing process is taking place. When the healing process, you're able to forgive and forget, and you're able to move on with your life. And that's where I'm at. That's where the process I am right now. I'm just in the process of knowing that I'm healing. No matter how much it hurt, no matter what the pain I have to go through, no matter how much I gotta endure, I know it's a process, and I know I got to go through this process because that's what God said. God said, go through the process. He didn't say that everything's going to be back to normal. He didn't say anything of that sort. He said, I need you to go through the process because it's a process that you have to go through. He never said what's going to happen beyond the process. And this might be even a process. This might be even part of the test. You know what I'm saying? The bashing and the the ignoring and all of that. This might be a part of my test. Not maybe a part of my test. It is a part of my test. You know what I'm saying? So I have to go through that process as God want me to. Y'all, so I don't know. Yep, so what y'all eat for dinner? Did anybody eat anything for dinner? Anybody in the background eat anything for dinner? Who are all in the background? Talk to me. For what? Polos? I don't know where none of them at. Let the enemy know that Jesus is in control. I know how that is. I used to say hurtful things to people. Absolutely, 20. Absolutely. But you gotta let the enemy know that Jesus is in control no matter what. I mean, you could say hurtful things to people, and it happens. I'm not saying nobody is perfect, but you gotta understand who you talking to. You know what I'm saying? Who are you talking to? What are you talking to? What person are you talking to? You know what I'm saying? I learned that a long time ago. I know who I'm talking to. I know if this is happening, I know this is not that individual. I know this is not that person. I know this is if they hurt. I know this is things that they're going through. So we have to understand that sometimes, like I said, hurt people hurt people. So a lot of times with this here social media stuff that we got going on, when that times come, as you did, as you grow and you learn, you gotta just shut it off and go about your business. That's why I'm learning now. I'm learning that process now that you can't get on social media with your problems. You can't get on here telling nobody your business. You can't do anything. I'm learning that. I'm learning that. I learned that now. I'm learning it's a learning process for me. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. It is what it is. But you have to realize and see your faults at the same time and learn from your faults at the same time and go on from them and not use it as a way to keep on trying to hurt somebody or keep on trying to dwell on that over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, because all you end up doing is hurting yourself in the long run. And I'm not saying that it has to be a thing where y'all got to have this perfect relationship, everything but got to be perfect again. I'm just saying, allow God to be in control, not your will. You got to let God have his will. We can't take control over God's will and say, here, I'm done. This is whatever, and this is whatever. Mm. So, what's going on in my head? We have to show them Jesus. Okay, yeah, speak it. Yes. Mm-hmm. So, yes, that's all I said. Jesus always say, God, let your will be done. You take control. I allow you to speak through me. I allow you to make every move, whatever move you make, whatever thing that you want to do in my life. It's all by your will and not my will. I'm just a willing vessel. And let your will be done, God, no matter how I got to feel afterwards, no matter what I got to go through afterwards, no matter what position I got to be in, God, I just got to go through the process because that is what it is. And that's why I said, no matter what, just allow me to go through the process at least, no matter what, how you feel at the time, just allow me to go through the process because I got to go through this process so I can get the things of God that He has for me. Um, God has something big for me in this thing, so I got to get that. I got to get it. Like I said, it's not about nobody at this point. It's not about nobody anymore. Although I'm always gonna love my wife. I'm always gonna love her. I mean, I am. It ain't no ifs and ands buts about I love her. You know, she's a great young lady. Um, but at the same time, I can't force nothing. I can't force nothing out of God's will. If God's will, then we'll be back together. If it's God's will, we'll be back together. No ifs and ands buts about it, because it ain't even her will. She can speak all she wants to and say, I'm done. I don't want it. This ain't it. This ain't gonna happen. This ain't gonna be. But if it's the will of God, God ain't gonna allow you to even have a say so. He's not gonna allow you to have a say so. That's why you gotta step back and let bitterness go and allow God to come in and step in. Because I promise y'all, right now, for some, like I said, the enemy is God is allowing. And y'all remember, God has to allow everything the enemy does, God allows it. I don't think nobody understands that. Everything that the enemy throws at us, God allows it. God allows everything that the enemy throws at. I know that seems like a hard thing, a hard pill to swallow. I know that seems like a hard pill to swallow. I know everybody's sitting back going, what? How is that possible? Go read Job. If you don't believe me, go read Job. And go read Job. If you don't believe me, everything that the enemy throws at us, God said, okay, you can do it. I'm going to see if they're strong enough to pass this test. They ain't strong enough. So right now they got to go through a process so they can be strong enough next time to be able to make it through this test. If they let my will be done and not let the enemy say, bam, this is it. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Go through the process now so that next time it won't happen if you let my will be done and not let the enemy come in like a flood and ruin everything. But you, at this point now, you got to go through the process because you wasn't ready. You couldn't handle. You couldn't handle the things of God at that time. Yes, he had got permission. The enemy had got permission from God to take Job through that process. He had got permission. He sure did. He sure did. He did. And Job went through. But lost everything, but God restored it all and gave him double. Gave him double. Gave him double, God. Double for all his trouble. Y'all, double. I don't know who going through it on tonight, but y'all, I just heard the enemy say, I just heard God say he gonna restore it all and give you double for your trouble. He gonna give you double for your trouble. Whatever things that you may be facing, whatever trials you may be going through, whether it's your health, whereas anything that you're going through, he's going to give you double for your trouble. But you got to sit and be patient. You got to wait on it. You can't expect it to be an overnight because what you're going through wasn't overnight. It took time to get where you at. So now you got to wait. Hey, God, you got to wait now to receive your double. Because God's going to do it. He's going to do it. He's going to do it. He's going to give you double for all your trouble. Everything that you went through, every trial, every tribulation that you went through, he's going to give you double for it. He's going to restore every situation, every hurt, whether you didn't have no food on your table, where you didn't think you was going to be able to eat, whether your health was, you had health issues, all of that. He's going, what's going on, Go? How you doing? Hello, how you doing, Goat?
Hey, Goatich.
Jay says hello, Goatich. He's gonna get. He did. He's gonna give you all of that. You just gotta be willing, a willing vessel, and be willing to open up yourself to those things. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. We're doing great. Actually, we're doing great, Goat. My head just so hot right now. I don't know what's going on.
Need some water?
I got water in my hand. Trying to drink it.
Yeah, 75. No, it feels more. It feels.
Do it.
I don't know if it just feels more hot. You know, it feels like I would rather for it to be 72. Because 72 feels like it's mid. You know, I think it's dry. But that's what it is in here. It's dry and it's hot. But I'm not moving around with it, so it's not like real hot. That's how it is at all. But guess what, Dad? I put my shirt. But I'll show when I got today.
Oh, y'all want to see what Jace got today, y'all?
Oh, yeah, y'all got some exciting news.
Let you tell him. Let you tell him about your game first.
Okay. I am a starter.
Starter for what?
Basketball.
Okay, for what game? For what? What? Tell them about everything. You got to tell them they got to be
Both
reminded.
games. We have one game on Thursday and another on Saturday. Well, on Thursday we play somewhere else. We play for actually a high school basketball game.
Yeah, he's gonna be playing.
That's gonna have a lot of people.
He's gonna be playing halftime for a halftime game on Thursday. And he actually probably should have got two different kinds. Should have got black one for one day and then a different color for another.
This might be heavy. What's this? What's it called? Is this stretch? So it's time to show him.
So he's going to be playing. He's actually a starter, y'all. He's been elected a starter for the game that's coming up on Thursday, and actually on Saturday, y'all. So
Saturday we have our jamboree.
Yes, they have a jamboree Saturday. And he will start, guys. I'm excited for him.
And then I have the arm sleeve.
And then he got this headband that we got for him today, which wasn't cheap. It was on sale. This headband was on sale, y'all. It's a Nike headband, and it wraps around his head, and it was on sale for $14. On sale for $14. The regular was like about $20. I think it was $20 off sale. I think
this would have been $14 too if that was on sale.
I think this is the same thing.
This what's the card is nice. What is?
I think this is 22, I believe. Because I think it was other ones up there too.
It was?
It was.
Which one you put in? This one, right?
It won't come off right, but I think it was $20 on sale.
Slip 3. This is nice and warm.
I know. Shoot up there and see how it feels.
Okay. And it feels nice and comfortable. Now this dude.
Yeah, but yeah, this is $14, y'all, and it's a headband. It's just a stretchy headband. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull his hair back. I don't know how I'm gonna pull your hair back.
What's it called? Put it under my hair.
Okay, I'm gonna pull it under his hair and wrap his hair back. Put it behind his hair. What's going on, Rick? And wrap this around his head and tie it. Whatever. He got a Nike headband, and then he got a shooting sleeve that he has on right now that he's trying out. I think he's liking it. So.
I'm ready. My form is straight though. It's not straight. At least that's what it's on.
What's going on, Rick? How you doing tonight?
Today the scrimmages.
Yeah.
The scrimmages, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got 3 young ones.
Did you?
Yes.
This is a.
Then I think people just be flopping. I just be running, and then they just be running to me and flopping. I'm trying to get down.
You be going up strong?
Yes. And like I don't be falling down. I don't fall down at all. They just be falling. Like I just be running. They just. But still.
Bro, I'm doing good. I'm doing okay, bro. I'm doing okay a little bit day by day. I am doing good, better and better. I am.
I haven't shot. I'm running.
Just been getting him ready for this game, and tomorrow we're going to a basketball game tomorrow night.
What's it called? So after practice?
Yeah, we'll go right to sectionals. It started at 6.
There are 6. We go get dressed.
I ain't get dressed. I'm just going what I got on. I ain't that big with this. It's a midday game. It ain't nothing like that.
Dad, they gotta beat Michigan City. That's Michigan City.
They in a terrible.
They're 4-16.
They got a terrible record. I mean, they're in a terrible section. So our Washington girls is ranked like, I want to say, they're not as good as they were last year. Last year we were number 1 in the city. I mean, number 1 in the state last year. and we were ranked like number 14th nationally last year, or something like that. Something really crazy, like seventh or number 7 nationally last year. But we lost like
We lost one game last year, Dad.
I'm not. We lost 2. No, we didn't.
I thought we lost one. That's what Max Brown said.
Oh yeah, did we lose one? Yeah, we lost an important game though. Because we were injured. We got injured towards the end of the year. We lost like the 2 best girls. We lost the 2 best girls we had on the team last year towards the end of the year. Well, 2 of the best girls we had on the team last year towards the end of the year. So they ended up getting injured or whatever. So yeah, that's how that went. So they ended up but this year they
Now you know the dude I was talking about Jordan, he said he was gonna was gonna be starting stuff.
yeah.
That so today he's putting up. He thinking he's Curry with his arm sleeve on, his leg sleeve. He airballed every single free throw. I didn't think he scored the whole scrimmage.
These kids, y'all. Yeah, so they were ranked last year nationally, what I said. This year they're ranked they're not the greatest this year, but we're in a really bad sectional this year. Like the sectional we're in is like we don't even got to play our starters and we can win the sections.
But our bench players are still good too.
Yeah, like we don't.
The whole team is good.
We wouldn't even have to play our starters and we could win the section. Honestly, I'm like sure, like 100% sure. I'm thinking like, yeah, we wouldn't have to play our starters at all. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, y'all, it's not. Be careful, son.
I'm gonna go first. I'm not happy. It's just I'm staying ball. Like it's. I'm putting it out and then this.
Oh. So literally our team probably like 18-3 or 18-2 or something, 18-4 or something. And every team that we play against is gonna be like 5-16, 5-15. Like all the teams that's left is gonna be like that. So we got a fairly easy sectional, but I'm not sure about regional. I don't know. I don't know if we have to win sectionals first. So
you think we'll win sectionals?
we should. We should. If we don't have, only way we got not gonna win sectionals if we have like 5 or 6 injuries. That's the only way we're not gonna win sections.
Single basketball. We already got like 6 injuries for boys. Man, what's his name?
Bro.
How many people are injured?
We only got 1 injured boy. Who?
We got somebody in.
Oh yeah, for JV or whatever.
What we play for what's it called?
What?
What is it?
Oh yeah, Don got injured, didn't he?
Yeah, something.
Yeah, Don got hit hard too, man. He didn't even know where he was at. He got hit so hard.
My mom was like, "Don't put my son in the game."
Hey, we wouldn't play this team, y'all. They was playing rough. They was knocking our players out left and right, like literally. Yo, they was knocking our players out left and right, y'all. It was not funny. That was crazy.
Like, two games, 2 our players are.
Me and Jason sitting there like, what in the world? Don was a big loss, though.
Yeah, but he's the only team.
Yeah, he's a big loss. I don't even remember Don.
He did play last round.
I don't even remember him. He good, though.
Yeah, he good. I think it's first year. It's not first year. Why's everybody playing the first year senior?
We only got one senior. Oh, this your first year playing too, ain't it?
Yeah.
They basketball been going on 2 years, and this Jay's first year playing too.
Even though it's sophomore, Dad. You know, what's it called?
Oh,
Yeah, she got the bottom.
he is not about to go to USC. I don't know where he gonna go. I can't say where he gonna go. That boy got so many options. Yeah, we got a young man on our team that's real good. Like he got so many options. Oops.
Where's she go? What's going on in the little?
Oh, I don't know, but he good though.
Yeah. I wonder what the little boy go to.
I don't know. He good.
But the little one?
Yeah. This dude in our city, y'all got a bunch of kids. Like he got a bunch of kids. Like they all good.
You know, Steven Third.
He is third. Steven is ranked. We got the #1 sophomore in the state of Indiana on our team. Yo, he is solid though. He's solid. Steven is solid.
Dad, you know that one game that they lost? He scored 26 points and still lost.
I know. He is solid, y'all. He played defense. He's 6'5", sophomore, could dribble. 6'5" combo guard, could dribble, shoot the 3-ball. His patent moving that fadeaway though. He get to that fadeaway, he kill you with that fadeaway.
Watch it. Listen. Oh, actually, no, listen. He said number 2. You got that one?
You think so?
Last year.
He's 6'5".
Last year he wasn't dunking.
He was dunking last year. He just ain't dunking as much. That's my left hand.
You need the arms.
My arm hurt. He's 6'5" though, man.
You gotta do the bureau stuff. I learned this. There's about to be so fun. Now we have on Harrison Generals. Dad, our starting lineup is so good. They have to do named Javion. Actually, do named Kawan. He was gonna start. He was gonna good start, but he wasn't there. He wasn't there. But he wasn't even a good starter.
Why you not starting? If you put that head of lettuce in the trash.
You're not there. He's doing this. I mean, he's cool. I think he's like our second big man. But he's good. He was on people stuff. He's doing lots of stuff.
Really?
Yeah. He's tall.
Really?
Yeah. They got 2 tall people on the team. That's Lunar Bird. He's a starter. He's like 5 foot. Jumping. He can touch the rim.
This is up.
He touched the net.
This is up.
Sometimes. That's what I'm good. Maybe I'm good though.
This is up.
Like I'm like probably like the shortest person on the team since this year. Hey!
Yeah, my mouth is dry and I get some headache.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you need to be sorry.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get this blood pressure down a little bit. My blood pressure's up.
Oh, that. You know Steven? Steven, will you play?
Yo, I am not even hungry. What you eat? Oh, bacon cheese fries.
What do you? Oh,
I had a burger, but it was gross. I had a burger at the bowling alley. I had a burger at the bowling alley. It was gross.
Is Chippewa good?
No.
Chippewa food is so good.
Why my hair hurting, y'all? Why is my hair hurting? My hair been hurting all day.
Is there more than this? What is it? Then what happened to the other one?
um, you said I have shepherd pie with salad and toast. Did you, 20? That sounds good. That sounds really good.
Okay.
Ain't no wrong with a shepherd.
Then I can't make it.
As long as there ain't no German in it.
Dad, how can I make a post?
They are goat. You are so correct. Goat. Listen, ain't no better hamburger than the one you make at home. I made 2 last night and they were good.
So good.
Oh, I forgot I had these that Joe bought me.
What's that? Poet?
Yeah, he bought me 2 tacos today.
You want Poet, Dad?
Look,
They said you want Poet.
he,
Poet is so good.
he bought me 2 steak tacos. I forgot he bought me these. So if I get hungry,
We have to know. That's the average. What would say is averages? I'm going for 28 points. 28. 28.8.
if I get hungry, this is what I'm gonna eat. Huh?
What would say Stephen average?
I only got for 22.
Oh, I just did that. Okay. 28, sorry.
Yeah, it's about 22.
Okay.
How much we betting?
Um,
Let's bet whether or not. If not, okay, this is what we bet. If he don't average, if he averaged 22 or more, then I'll buy you another headband and another shooting sleeve when I get the money.
okay.
But if you average under that, you got to clean the living room. Okay, fine thing. Okay. Where the phone? You got the phone? Shit. Where the phone at?
It's right here.
Here we go. Here goes right here.
Oh, we're doing it right now. Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking about the end by the end of the season, but
No, we're talking about right now.
I
What
already
do
got
you
the
have?
Max Preps app on that phone. You don't gotta do all that, Dad. You was about to search up all that. I was about to take so long. Okay. I think the average is like 21.6. Look like I'll be cleaning up the living room.
Huh?
Look like I'll be cleaning up the living room.
What is it?
Because the average is like 21.6. I thought you was talking about by the end of the season. Okay. Let's go.
21.4.
Told you.
What happens to
Outside of Donovan, the Corey, assist per game, the average 2 steals a game. That's Devon averages more. 2 blocks a game, yeah, that's him. He does that. Now check the schedule. Check the schedule.
Let me see before stats leader is first. You said 2 million tacos in Texas?
The Corey average is 13.
Do we?
No, we're gonna bet on that.
No, that's
We bet.
14. You lost that bet too. Donovan averaged 10.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's a fall after that. 6, 5, 2, 2.
Dang. Chance Hicks sucks.
Dang.
I'm better than him. No, actually, that number 4 is better than him. Even though he don't get no place time, but that number 4 dude is better than him. How long has that dude been the coach? Huh?
So who do you think the leading scorer for Adams is?
What's his name? That dude with the dread. I don't know his name.
Jarvis.
That's Jarvis?
Jarvis averaging 20.
Jarvis averaged 20?
20.7.
Let's go with that again.
He almost averaged what Jarvis almost averaged the same thing as Steven averaged. And they both sophomores. Dang, Jarvis leading the team in everything.
What? I bet he what?
Yeah, he is. Yeah. Everything but assists.
What? Who's leading assist? The dude with the bird?
Somebody named KJ Johnson.
Oh, that's KJ. That KJ is tough. It's tough.
And Amari leading in second in points at 15 a game.
Oh, what is Lamar?
Huh?
What is Lamar? Come on, make the shot.
3 a game.
Huh?
3 a game.
3 a game?
Let's see. Can't believe that Georgia Tech beat North Carolina. What in the world? Did they win? I saw they were winning. I didn't know they had beat them.
Georgia Tech is good. Like, they beat North Carolina?
Peyton is.
Who's Peyton?
Peyton for Riley is the leading scorer. Did you know that Marvin averaged 8 assists a game?
Yeah.
What? I did not know that.
Oh, Max Purpose.
Do you know Peyton is 100% free throw shooter?
Yeah.
100%?
Yes. He always misses free throws. Marvin's the only one that's playing around with his game. He's so good. He's playing around. It's like,
oh, this is wrong. This is wrong. The stats is wrong. They got the stats wrong.
what?
They got it after 2 games. This is not, I'm about to say this is not right. They have Marvin averaging 7. That is not correct.
What about him? Yeah, you know what the beat the what's called?
What's the name? Got Tyrus Jones averaging 19 a game at Clay. The dude that was scoring all the points at Clay that day.
What about Kimo? How much he have? Kimo. Oh! There you go, Trey Parker. Hey, yeah, get the ball. Get off my court. Get off my court.
There's a bunch of people averaging almost 20 right now in high school around here.
That's Trey Parker.
What was the leading scorer for St. Joe?
That Koleski dude.
Mm-hmm.
In 60 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what 10 games today? Watch them play Washington.
Today? Oh, dang. Did they win or lose?
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, they didn't. For real? Yeah, right.
I'm dead. Right now. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
What happened? It don't say yet. We didn't play today.
I know.
What's going on, Ma? How you doing?
I need to watch my coach shooting videos more.
Mishawaka. They play Mishawaka Saturday at 2:30.
I know. That's why I can't go because that's champion leagues. Gotta get our first. I like my first week.
Did you know they play La Lumiere this year? At home.
Dad, you know I'm studying math.
Is La Lumiere good this year?
No, they're not high. I don't say they top tier. They are high.
They're 8-6.
That we can all agree that Riley's gonna win. I'm sorry.
I didn't bowl great.
Even when I play for Riley,
I didn't bowl great tonight. I feel better already. That blood pressure's calming my blood now, y'all. I'm starting to get cold already. My blood was through the roof. Golly. That blood pressure, I can feel my blood going down already. That's crazy. Ooh wee. I gotta be careful. Very, very careful. Very, very careful. I can feel my blood going down. I have to be careful, guys. I was like super hot. My hair was like on fire.
It's pretty hot in here.
No, I'm talking about for me, my body. My body feels super, super hot. My head felt real hot. I feel real bad. I feel better now, though. I feel way better now, though. Man, I feel normal again. I was like, man, stuck for a minute. I'm like, man, I don't want to eat. I don't want to do nothing. I feel real crazy. Now I feel like I can eat everything.
No, I know. Oh my gosh! His method actually worked. I meant to run. There's no way. His method actually worked. Oh my god. His method actually worked. He gave us some code shooting classes. His method working. You don't have the middle finger, but in the thumb, so it's good. But that's why you're working. Look. I can just go for a rush.
There I go. I don't eat salt. I don't even eat salt like that at all. I don't even mess with salt.
Come on down here. Down.
I haven't had very much of an appetite at all, guys. So
Yeah, where that ball go?
over here.
You also need place. I'm up there. My hand's out. No, I'm stuck. I'm stuck myself there. I'm doing stop. You know?
I know, go. My blood pressure's been pretty high. It's all good, yo, go. It's okay. I'm good. Trust me, I'm good. God got me.
That means he's bigger.
Mhm.
You're the best. You're the best.
Yeah.
Every game, and everybody you play defense, you have to go everybody.
What y'all eat for the dinner?
Yeah, today we had some nachos. That's cool. It was good. Like it was the first time I had lunch in so long.
Really?
Yes. You know the worst thing they did? You know something they did start doing? They need to start doing at school?
Hmm?
You know something they need to start doing at school?
What's that?
Having pizza on Friday.
Have you having pizza on Fridays?
Yes, yes. Like it's not like one day a week. It's not like
And that hurts.
it's not it's like you have like every other week. We have it like every Friday. It's like a norm. And they changed up a little bit. But they be having the garlic. They have the garlic and the cheese. They ain't good enough.
Mhm.
But I stopped eating it. Sometimes because what is that? I didn't put my pizza in there. Like all of them.
I know, sis. I just ain't been having no appetite like that. It ain't nothing like that at all. I don't know why. I just ain't been having an appetite. I've been chilling. I ain't really been feeling like doing anything, y'all. Today was like the day I really felt like sleeping all day.
You know I do it every day, so.
I feel like sleeping all day today.
You know the thing I was talking about, right? Little tall dude. Like your height.
Give me a water, please.
The tall dude. You want to push me way up there? That's like
I'm like this hot feeling, Jace. I'm so hot.
Turn the heat down.
It ain't even hot in here. It's not even hot in here at all. Like my head is on fire.
Need some like some cold drink.
I got some right here. So I ate them chips, I started feeling crazy again. I ate 2 chips, I started feeling crazy again.
What chips did you eat? Oh, those?
2 of those, yeah.
It's cause Jordan he was like he thinks he's like the best person like ever. Like he talks so much stuff. It's crazy. That's the culture I like about him.
Oops. What did everybody eat tonight? Be careful with your hand.
What's it called? My favorite cereal crap.
That's good. That's because you ain't dunking in school. I ate a little small piece of burger, like a very small piece. I eat that, but I'm scared to eat anything. My head is hurting pretty bad,
I know how.
and my lips is real dry. I just ate a little bit of chips right quick, and now my head just started hurting real bad.
They know
I was feeling better, and I felt like I was like everything was going down, and then my head started hurting.
I could touch it. But
He said, "Tell me about bowling." Okay, so bowling tonight didn't go well. I have been bowling very poor lately. I got to get better. I got to get better. I've been bowling poor, y'all. So poor. Barely. And we barely winning because I'm not holding up my end of the bargain. My teammates doing the best they can to hold me up. While my brain is just not where it should be. But I'm trying. You should have chicken, mac and cheese, casserole, and olive salad. Okay. So that's what I've been trying to do, y'all. I've been struggling. Barely shooting. Barely shoot a 200 game.
and there's another dude in his club, and he can shoot. He can do everything besides dribble. Like when you get the ball, I'm mad call. It's crazy. Like, he can shoot and do laps and all. Man, but every time he dribble, it's oh. Can you like do what I'd be doing? Dribble outside.
So I literally last couple nights, I've been struggling, y'all. It is what it is, you know. I shot I've been shooting 600. What's going on, Eric B? How you doing? I have been able to shoot 600, I guess. Barely. My buddy's almost at 800 tonight. We barely won. We won one game by 100. We won one game by 1 pin tonight. The last game we won by 1 pin. 11-28 to 11-29. And he shot 300. My buddy Richie shot 300 tonight. We won by 1 pin. I had a buck 93.
What's that mean? You have 193?
Yeah.
Oh, I get what you're saying now.
I had a buck 93, and I'm a 220 average bowler. But we won.
You got the average most of the games. You got the average the other two games.
No, I didn't.
I thought you did.
I got 201 and 214. I ain't get my average at all.
I thought you get like 218.
I got 201 and 214 and a 193. I have not been good. I've been terrible.
I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna hit the rim. Oh.
My buddy AJ held me up tonight. It's like I can't get focused. As I told them that they want to find somebody else for the rest of the season, they told me no. I asked them tonight, I said, y'all want to find somebody for the rest of the season to take my place? And they said, no, they don't want to. So I told them they could if they wanted to. So I wouldn't be so terrible. I don't want to be that horrible for them like that. And they trying to win a league, you know. But they told me absolutely not. So I'm gonna try to do the best I can. I'm not throwing the ball the worst, but I'm just like not uh I'm not throwing the ball the worst, but I'm just not making like my ball speed is like all over the place. It's my ball speed that's iffy. Sometimes my ball speed is fast. Sometimes it's slow. Sometimes it's like my ball speed is like all over the place right now, y'all. Like literally, we got a monitor that reads your ball speed. One time it was like 14.9. One time it was 15. One time it was 19. I threw the ball 19 miles an hour. The ball never wrinkled.
That's not good.
It never hooked.
Oh,
I threw it 19 miles an hour.
isn't that like normal speed?
No.
Oh, what's supposed to?
Normal speed is like 15 miles an hour, 15, 16 miles an hour for average people like me. My average around anyway. If I throw the ball from like 15 or something like that, then it'd be better. Yeah, I've been off too much. I've been off for a while. Off times, yeah, but I've been off too much. I've been off way too much. So I asked them, I said, y'all want me to I said I didn't mind it, you know. If they wanted me to just take the rest of the season off and somebody else bowl, I wouldn't have minded. Because I know I haven't been up to part. I don't want to keep on holding them back and keep them losing. Because I didn't bowl the last 2 weeks because of that reason, basically, because I didn't want to hurt them. Um, they said they'd rather have me bowl. They like when I bowl better because at least I make them laugh and stuff. So I said, okay. Pass the peas like they used to do.
That.
Huh?
You know we have our own national anthem.
Who did?
So actually, then we gotta wake up at 8 o'clock.
When?
When I get.
I don't know.
How do you know all this stuff?
She brought the paper home, son.
What are people doing?
I don't know, but she brought it home and showed it to me.
Do the two Harrison go against each other? If we do, we're cooking them, guys. We're cooking them. Oh, what's it called? Harrison two games. Harrison two games. They said they're going to be the one who's cross talking what's going on.
Harrison.
Huh?
You said Harrison.
It's two Harrison.
Who's the other Harrison?
No.
Who's in the microwave for me on like 30 seconds?
It's what's it called? We got Harrison 1 and Harrison 2. We got so many people on it.
Really? I didn't know that.
We got like 20 people.
Yeah, it's about the same thing over here, 20, about the same exact thing. Yeah, I gotta get the energy to do a lot, yeah. I gotta get to work. I gotta cook. I ain't done none of that. I'm gonna try to work Thursday night after I come from the game. I ain't cooking nothing lately but a hamburger.
Shake it up.
No, don't shake it. You did already, beef head.
No, that is a brown special movie.
What we got going on here? Yeah, hamburger. Hamburger was good last night. Hamburger was real good last night.
Where's the phone at? Oh, it's right there.
I'm putting it on charge for you for a minute. It was only on 5%. You want it for a minute?
Yeah.
You want it off the charge or on the charge?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yo, don't this arm sleeve look good on me?
He is crazy, yeah. Twenty, what you say you had for dinner again? Oh, you said you had what you call that? I can't think of what you said you had. Yes.
But Harbor had again.
Who did? I know I see they had one too.
They won?
Yeah, they
I
won.
don't. They go out. They want to get to Kalamazoo.
What's Kalamazoo record?
83. Dang, they're 17-0. Brandywine is 12-2. They suck.
I remember that.
They lost by 4 points. Dad, I saw a game a few days ago. It didn't make zero sense to me. Dad, look at this Goshen versus Penn game.
Grandma said her hair looking nice.
Thank you, Grandma. Look at that. It don't even look right. That's not even right to me.
What, 57 and 60?
Look, they're 4-10.
Mm-hmm.
That's not even correct. There's no way.
What you said?
They're 4-10, losing by 3.
Some of them teams be barely losing games though. You probably go to Goshen, they barely lost like all them games. All these teams so remotely close like that, they could barely win and lose, like literally.
Washington, you know.
Goshen?
Mm-hmm.
By what?
I don't know. What that's like.
Oh, that's them right there?
13, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Goshen just can't score enough points, see? They scored little points.
They beat St. Joe.
Yeah.
Oh, St. Joe must be Riley. Kingstown, of course.
And see all them close games? They only scored 30 points, like 38.
Northwood is good, though, Dad.
Yeah, Northwood. I don't know what their record is, but
They got that one big dude on there. They're 11-5.
oh, dang, they lost more games than they played Washington.
They play Washington.
Northwood did. They beat Washington. Remember what Northwood? Washington, right?
That was Northridge.
Oh. What is Northridge record?
Northridge.
Northridge is good, too.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, their next game is Riley. I don't know. No, they lost to Adamstead. And about dang, Dad, they're on a 4 or 5 game losing streak.
Yeah, he is. Ain't he getting such a grown boy face, y'all? He is. He is getting like a really grown boy face.
Dad.
Huh?
They're about to have a 6-game losing streak.
Who?
With Washington.
Yeah, you know that?
And 7.
I don't think they're gonna win another game the rest of the year. I don't think so.
You love Washington. That Washington Riley going to be good. Gonna be a good matchup because both of them play fast.
Washington gonna get blasted. Washington gonna lose by at least 15-20.
They need a better coach.
I don't think so. They need better players. We too little. We can't beat nobody.
They need to eat their vegetables.
Jason, we too little. Everybody
they
too
need to
little.
eat their vegetables, Dad.
You said Holy Spirit. There's a fast food restaurant called Arby's. I had their French dip meal. There's a go. We got Arby's too here. We got Arby's. Arby's. Where's the meat? Ain't that what they little thing say?
Arby's, we have the beef.
We have the beef. Or we have the meat.
Meats.
I can't remember. I knew it was something like that.
7.
For a minute, they had a burger.
Why does it say when he was in 8th grade for?
Ooh.
Steven, look. 8.
For what?
Look, it says 8th right there. Fresh.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. We did. Yeah, we got the meats. Oh, that's what it says. I don't care what it said. It never said something. Hold on them lines. I knew it was something. I just couldn't remember exactly what it was. I know.
How much is Steven scores in gym time?
I don't know.
You go get certificate in your gym time?
I gotta take ibuprofen.
Oh, no, he didn't. We went to the
I gotta take ibuprofen right quick to see. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
16 points.
Mm-hmm. You said it's the only thing you eat there?
He attempted 5 threes and made 2. He has a 40-point percentage, which is pretty good. That's really good. That's normal. That's in Euclid.
They got high salt in their food there too? Do they? I never knew. I never knew they had high salt in their food.
Yeah, though.
I don't eat there very
5
often.
rebounds. Steve had 5 rebounds. 4 assists, 1 steal, 6 blocks.
Where?
Gym time.
Gym time?
Yeah, then he did have 6 blocks. But it's like our players have so many. Our handsome players. It's like we have like so many going our best players. Like it's like people who are like crazy players. Like it's really incredible.
Look at Ghost. I'm boring, very predictable. Hey, Go, there ain't nothing wrong with being boring, very predictable. At least you know what you like.
Man, get some videos that like the movements.
I am.
No, they also gonna have time.
Huh? Yo, I love y'all. I love y'all, but I gotta lay down. I don't feel very good. All right, y'all. All right. I gotta lay my head back for a minute. I don't feel very good. So I need to lay my head back for a second. All right, y'all. I don't know if I need to get off or what. I don't know if I should get off. Okay, y'all. Y'all have a blessed night. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all later. Bye, everybody.